But James, I have a very exciting announcement here.
Is it up?
It is officially up. We figured we'd save this for our last news story of the day. Joker 2 Folie, Deux. The official teaser trailer is up right now. I'll link you the actual what I'm looking at so we can watch together.
Are you watching WB Pictures?
Let me see. Is that yes, Warner Brothers Pictures. Yes,
I already have it up.
All right, so I'm gonna put it up. I'm gonna put it down to 0. Oh man!
Oh my!
2 minutes and 24 seconds. So guys, we're gonna get an exclusive first. You guys get to see our first reactions to this thing. I'm sure we'll have full reaction on our channels afterwards, but this is huge. This is exciting. 3, 2, 1. Play. Oh, he's got to be in Arkham, right? Or whatever.
Hey, Fleck, you got a joke for us today?
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, you got a joke for us?
The music.
Oh, look her. Oh.
We use music.
What the world needs now is love?
To balance the fractures within ourselves.
Whoa.
Nobody.
Bro.
Is she a patient too?
My life like you have.
It looks like it. She did the same thing the girl did last time.
Let's get out of here.
She's a patient.
This is all in his head. This is all in his head.
What?
Oh,
Bro.
Burt Bacharach, baby.
Bro.
Oh, the Joker's chasing him.
Bro.
Whoa.
Tell us, what's changed, Arthur?
I'll tell you what's changed. I'm not alone anymore. That's what we should
Hotel
be talking
Arkham?
about.
I want to see the real you.
Whoa.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh
What?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That looks so good.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Dude, a good call on the Burt Bacharach. What the world needs now. Your love. I watched this Austin Powers to understand this. But, we got to break this down a little bit. So, first of all, she's a patient? Like, she's definitely, like, it looks like she's, like, singing in the choir or whatever, and then you see her in the hallway with the fingers to her head, and she's definitely wearing, like, scrubs or whatever you want to call it, like pajamas. James is speechless.
I'm tearing up, bro. I'm tearing up. Oh, this is why we go to the movies.
Yes. Keep the theaters alive.
God. Okay. Podcast. I'm sorry. We just witnessed greatness. I'm just going to keep it real. Just strictly from a trailer. What a trailer is supposed to do is build up anticipation for the movie that they are marketing to the general public. And whether you come into the trailer with low or high expectations, a good trailer will lift those expectations wherever they were initially with you going in and take it higher. and this just like took it through the roof. I was hoping they just keep it with the mental aspect, with the mental disability, with just what the world can do to a person and how it could break a person down to cause them to do things that aren't normal because of their mental capacity. And the fact that we still get to explore the escapism that Arthur Fleck has as the Joker with that entity, which is the Joker. That's him coming out of his shell and imagining. A lot of stuff he saw in the first movie wasn't real. He didn't have a girlfriend. All of that was in his head. And so it seems that they're continuing that with this, specifically with the scenes you see with Harley Quinn. So they're dancing, there's an ambulance coming across, but the first scene is them dancing on stage. And so all of it plays with the amazing song, one of my favorite songs of all time, with the amazing song, What the World Needs Now Is Love. And that like very precise line where he says, like, how are you feeling? Like, why are you doing so much better? He's like, we need to talk about that. Like, I have someone now. I have someone in my life who cares about me. Like, that scene right there, like, bro, like, it hits on so many levels, bro. And that's the cinematography. The cinematography, bro.
Like I definitely don't see the this was marketed as like a musical. I don't think it's a music. It's definitely just like we're traveling in his head with him, you know what I mean? Like we don't know what's real, we don't know what's fake, but like, yeah, I think absolutely this is like, I feel more emotion in this than I did with the first Joker trailer, you know what I mean? Because now you know what he's been going through, and now you have this different factor now. Like I am very intrigued by Gaga's character here as her version. It's like she's, because we as comic book nerds, we know the story is always she was like his psychiatrist and all that, and then you know they fell in love. But like
here, I don't remember any iteration in any of the 52 where the 52 being the 52 multiverses there are in DC, that Harley was a patient, not a doctor. She's always been Dr. Harley Quinzel. So
unless they're messing with us completely, and this whole movie's in his head, and then at the end of the movie it's him like, you know, going in for an appointment to see Harley.
Layers. It's like, actually layers. He fell in love with her, and so he's connected with her through all. It's still all in his mind, even the stuff, the chaos that's happening. Bro, that whoa, go back.
Him running on the street.
Yeah,
he's being chased by other Jokers, like a guy. Because I know at the end of the first one, remember everyone was trying to be a Joker or whatever. So it's one guy in a mask and a guy in like the full suit chasing him. That's clearly a different guy. So it looks like I think he really does get out, I guess, on my good behavior or something, but it's hard to kind of tell. And you know, yeah, it's like I don't know what's real, man. You can't
Cindy.
Tell.
Exactly, like Moon Knight. Exactly.
Yeah, it's gonna be like that, where it's like, yeah, you don't know what's reality, I mean, we're not messing with multiverse and stuff like that, but we're mental universes, like this everything in his head. I keep coming back to the scene of him seeing her in the room for the first time, and she's like in the choir or something like that, and they lock eyes for potentially the first time. And that's so. I did not see that coming, that she would be a patient too. I think that's a very cool twist, and like, you know, because again they've made it very apparent that this is a separate thing. It's not attached
Right.
to any other property. It's its
Exactly.
own thing, even though I got a little excited at the end because the font does kind of look like the Batman.
Mhm. Yeah,
I
all
wonder
the
if
colors.
if they did that on purpose, but
The colors, yeah.
but yeah, I think this is really cool. Like, I don't know if they're gonna do other ones. 'Cause I know we're talking about, like, how many of these can they really do? But I mean, this really hooked me, and this is like I don't know about you, but I am very excited for this movie now.
I'm wrecked. I'm wrecked, man. I'm wrecked. The a lot of people forget the first trailer. I forgot the song goes when he talks about you need a smile. We just need to smile and stuff. And the music was always a staple of these films trailers. And so to come out with such a powerful song and knowing that Harley Quinn is the main appeal of this movie and Harley and Joker's relationship specifically, and seeing how that plays out, whether it's all in his head or real, and knowing Arthur, he's been betrayed by everybody except society that ended up making him in the first place. His mother betrayed him. Wayne betrayed him, who he thought it was even his favorite late night host,
Played by Robert De Niro.
Robert De Niro betrayed him. Everybody he's looked up to, appreciated, or like just fantasized about betrayed him. Even the fake girlfriend he had wasn't real. Everything just didn't work for him. And thus the Joker was born. So he's like, chaos. If this is what the world is going to be like, this is what the world needs right now. This is who I am. Because of this world has created me, I'm going to be this world. And they embraced him. And so to see somebody come in after all that portrayal in the first one and just want to learn more and be around Fleck, aka the Joker, he's like, yeah, I'm doing better because I got somebody who wants me. I'm in love, bro. Love is the most powerful magic in the Harry Potter. It's powerful in real life, bro, in Muggle society. And
I like that end scene of like clearly Harley drawing the smile on the window there, which that's interesting. It looks like he's in the clink and she's on the outside, and saying, I want to see the real you or whatever. So I'm like, man, like I don't know. I'm looking back at these scenes. I'm like, is this the end of the movie? We're seeing her as a patient. Does she start out as the doctor? It's a very different take on the character, and I'm here for it. I'm sick of the, why so serious cliche that we always get. It's a different Joker. I think Joaquin is killing it, and I
love how real it is.
Excited. It's
I love how
real.
I love how real it is. I love how real it is.
There's no magic. There's just, oh man.
Variety called it thrilling, bro.
I'm thrilled. Like, this was crazy.
Look at how it's shot. Just like I'm looking at this, and there's no music, there's no dialogue. I'm just looking at the cinematography and what they chose to show us in this first trailer. And I'm just like, every still, every frame you can turn into a painting. Like this scene with them dancing in the street with the ambulance and stuff like that. Like you can interpret that however you want. Like everything, the color schemes, the
way it jumps like through different moods too. It's like you have the kind of dark and cloudy, then it's bright and colorful, and there's like all these neon lights, and it's back to reality. Because like you could tell then, like, yeah, when they're on the roof of this Hotel Arkham, that's obviously like a dream sequence of some kind. But yeah, the tonal shifts that it hits you with is insane. it's really crazy. Like this movie's gonna put us through some emotions. I think some real emotions. I'm gonna have to take I'm gonna have to take my time to watch this, man. You know what I mean? Soak it in, enjoy it, because this is gonna be an IMAX film, man. This is gonna be.
Bro, I hope so.
I think it's at the end. I think it's.
They did say IMAX.
Let me double
oh my
check.
gosh.
Joker for the. Let me see. 10/4/24. Filmed for IMAX.
Bro, okay. Bro.
So it's gonna be insane. It's gonna look insane.
Oh my gosh. James Art Nerds. Like, yo, Stargazer. Bro. Oh, I said the word. Yo, this and Dune are the two best looking films right now. This and Dune are the two best looking films in 2024 so far. And this is only a teaser. Like, this is the best teaser. Agreed, Dustin. This is one of the best teasers I've seen. It shows a lot, and yet feels like it showed nothing important. Exactly.
I'm telling you, it's going to be completely different, because how many times, I mean, I feel like me and you, James, have learned from our mistakes of like watching a classic Marvel trailer or anything where it's like, oh, we have all these great, theories of this and that, and we get it wrong. And then there it is. So I like the feeling of like, this could be anything. And I'm okay with it. I'm just there to go on this roller coaster ride. I don't want to know which way it turns. I don't want to say how many loop-de-loops there are. I just want to go for the ride and enjoy it, because I mean, again, we talked about the teaser that came out earlier today, which is him in the rain laughing, chained up to a fence, and dun dun dun. That's all you heard, him laughing maniacally. I'm like, oh my god, that alone could have been a trailer, and I would have been cool with it. I've been like, I'm ready. I'm gonna go see it.
You notice how few cuts there are in the first Joker film. How often the camera shot in the still just remains in its place and lets Joaquin Phoenix act. You just sit there and watch him act for 20 to 30 seconds. Most films are boom, boom, back and forth, cut, snip, snap, even action scenes. But I'm always fascinated with just how often Villeneuve Villeneuve did this in Dune, how often the camera just sits and lets the person act. The director is like, I got my shot. The actors are right where they're supposed to be. Act. I don't need to cut anything, because their acting alone is carrying what I want to portray in this scene, whether it's the emotion, whether it's the intensity, whether it's anything. And so at the end, specifically with the lipstick drawn on the glass, that's a shot that is a still that's just sitting right there. That shot, them dancing in the street, is just panning around. They're dancing. There's no cuts. It's just panning. It's just you just moving the camera and letting the actors do what they do. There's a reason they paid Joaquin $20 million for this to come back. Gaga, I believe, they got anywhere between $8 to $12 million. And so it's just this freaking cinematography, man. And the colors tell the story just as well as the acting does. Like, that's why I enjoyed Spider-Verse, Across the Spider-Verse specifically, because not only does the movement, oh my gosh, this scene,
all it does is focus and unfocus. That's all it does.
That's it.
That's genius camera work right there.
And you just let them act, bro. I never would have thought I'd be talking about Todd Phillips, the guy who did freaking Hangovers, all three of those, come in and just direct the way he's doing.
You got to give people chances, man. You never know what they can do. There's man, like we talk about James Gunn and see what he can do with DC. But let's see what Todd can do with this, man. I think so far, I'm not sure who was director of cinematography for this yet.
Yeah,
But they deserve this. This might get some awards.
it has to.
This
it has to.
for the shots alone, for cinematography alone, this is going to do so good, and I'm so happy to see that, because I've mentioned how, like, nerd culture really is getting into pop culture a little more, with, like, everyone's appreciating it now. So, like, the fact that we can make, like, you think of, like, the Joker back in the day, Cesar Romero, the most goofy character ever, and then so many iterations. Mark Hamill, of course, had his run as one of our favorite Jokers in the animated series, and then live action happened, and eventually we get Heath Ledger, who is arguably one of the best Jokers we've seen on screen. But then this happens, and that's what everyone started comparing was, oh, Heath. Nah, man, Joaquin made this his own and made it something so special that this cannot be touched. I feel bad for the next live action Joker.
Facts.
Good luck. I know it's
Barry Cogan or whatever.
Yeah, like he supposedly is gonna be, like, I'm sure he can be, he can pull creepy off, but man, it's gonna be hard to follow Phoenix, dude. Phoenix is so good, man, and I'm all over it, man. Like, I'm still shocked. I could watch this trailer for hours now. I'm like, I keep looking over at it, and I'm like, man, this is so cool, man. This is so cool. So,
bro, I'm looking up the cinematographer, because this is funny enough, the same cinematographer that Todd Phillips worked with on The Hangover.
are you serious?
Yeah, same guy.
Damn.
So yeah, Lawrence Shear. Gosh, I'm just saying the word for no reason. Lawrence Shear is the cinematographer.
Is that all? So all he's done is Hangover? What else has he done?
Hangover and the Joker, and then now he's back for Joker 2. So it's the same one.
Oh, so interesting. So this that's a perfect
perfect marriage between those two.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, sometimes you got to give him a shot. Like, you can make you have a guy make a comedy, but then give him a chance, something dramatic, see what he does, and look what he did, man. Insane. October, it's gonna be fantastic. What's the actual date on October 4th? So right in time for spooky season, man. I'm ready to get some spooky stuff in there. I mean, it's not gonna be spooky. I think it's just gonna be emotional. I think we're just gonna be emotional wrecks seeing this film, because
I'm here for it.